Hello, everyone. Happy Hanukkah to whoever celebrates. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. Please listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. You know, in the beginning, when I first started this channel, I used to have a lot of, it doesn't even let me finish talking before it gives me the first card. In the beginning, I used to have like some men on the channel as well as women. And now it's all women. I wish the men would actually come back because there's plenty of men out there that are divine feminines like myself, and also just in general, like you could be a divine masculine who wants to listen to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want the men to be scared away thinking it's only for women. The men can watch also. And also watch the full video because there's messages throughout. And please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell. And also comment, please, because the comments help the channel to grow also. Okay? And the first card out is the Empress. Wow. Divine Masculine, he knows that he got the diamond. He's been dealing with a bunch of coal, but he knows that Divine Feminine is definitely the diamond. Okay? And she is on his mind 24/7. Whether he's awake or whether she's haunting him in his dreams. Okay? So she is definitely the main character in his mind right now. Okay? Yeah. Because you know what? He knows what she did for him. He knows how loyal she is to him. He knows how much she loves him unconditionally. And she dealt with him with all his faults, and she still was by his side. And he has found out through these journeys and through these lessons that a lot of these people that he thought were his friends or that really cared about him, they don't. They don't. Spirit has showed him, guess what? They don't care about you. The only one who truly cares about you is your Divine Feminine. Okay? Next card out is, and he's the King of Cups because he knows that's why he loves her so much. He totally loves her, like unconditionally. He never loved anyone like he loves her before, ever in his life. Okay? And you know what? This is the problem. He's so afraid to tell her. He thinks like the minute he tells her that he's gonna be vulnerable and she's gonna hurt him and she's gonna create disaster and she could reject him and it'll all turn out bad. But that love will actually ground him and it will heal him. If you notice this King of Cups, he has red on and he has gold on. The red is for the grounding and the gold is for the healing. Okay? So he doesn't understand that this conversation he's going to have with his Divine Feminine is actually going to heal him. It's going to heal their relationship and it's going to heal him. Okay? And she has on gold also and red also. So it will heal her and it will ground her also. Mm-hmm. And she has on green also, which means she's opening her heart to him. Okay. And he has that blue sash, which means he's expressing his emotions and he's opening up his throat chakra. Mm-hmm. This conversation that they're going to have, this heart-to-heart conversation, is going to be something that really it's going to break their relationship wide open. And it's going to start with something very little. It's going to be like this little incident for you. Hey, how are you? How's life treating you? Something very little because he's going to dip his toe in the water to see how her feeling is, what she's going to feel, how she's going to feel about him. That's why I ask everybody, listen, love, and forgive. Give them a chance to talk to you. Don't discard them. Don't leave them on read. Don't slam the door in their face. Don't hang up on them. Actually give them a chance to talk to you. And then mull it over in your head. Don't just instantly answer. Mull it over in your head and let it go through you. And then make your conscious decision what you're going to do about it. Okay, next card out is, because these are 9 of Cup relationships. These are their wish fulfillment. These relationships are destined. They're meant to be. Spirit brought you guys together for a reason. You guys have lived many lifetimes together. Okay? So this is not brand new. This is not like, brand new people that never knew each other or never even had any connection with each other. You guys know each other from many, many, many lifetimes. So that is why this connection is spiritual. emotional and physical. It's such a strong, strong, strong connection between the two of you. Okay, next card out is, and we have a couple on the board. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And he's looking over at his Queen of Cups. He's just like giving her like a little bit of glaring, like a little glaring stare. Like, wow, I can't believe that that's for me. Yeah. He cannot believe that that's for him. A lot of these divine masculines, they're going to be like in total shock when they come back and their divine feminine gives them a chance, gives them a second chance. So that heart-to-heart conversation is going to be a second chance at love. Okay? That heart-to-heart conversation between divine masculine and divine feminine is going to be a second chance at love. All right? And that was the Gilded Tarot. Now we're going to be using the After Tarot. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. First card out in the After Tarot is, Judgment. Yeah, because you know what? Spirit knew that these relationships were pretty much dead, and Spirit came and Spirit said, you know what? I meant for these people to be together. So you know what? I'm going to inject some life into these conversations because you guys are meant to be together, and I'm going to see what I can do to help you guys to get back together and to grow stronger. Okay? So like I said, that little insignificant beginning conversation is going to blossom into like a beautiful unconditional love relationship. Yeah. Next card out is, oh boy. Because this is what it's all about. This is what the two of them want. They want the total 10 of Pentacles. Okay? And they both been so loyal to each other. You see the dog here. Okay? And they want the house. They want the car. They want the stability. They want to work together. They know that when they come together that all things will be good in their lives. Okay? Yeah. Right now, it could be total disaster for both of them. Okay? Because you know what? These are the final parts, the final lessons that have to be learned, the final parts to get yourselves in that alignment so you can come back together and love each other, care for each other, do your work together, and help the collective. Next card out is, because this is a passionate new relationship that's coming into existence. This is passion on overdrive. Okay? Yeah. I mean, this is creativity. This is love. This is emotional stability. This is everything. Okay? Yeah. Spirit is like pulling all the stops with this. Spirit said, you know what? I meant for you guys to be together. And you guys are going to be together. Okay? I'm not going to stop at anything. You guys are meant to be together, and that's what's going to happen. Okay? Next card out is, Divine Masculine's going to come rushing in. Because right now he's balancing himself out. He's getting totally balanced. Okay? Because you know what? His life could have been a mess. And he needed to really, really balance himself. He needed to love himself first, care for himself first, before he can love and care for his divine feminine. Okay? He was living a whole different kind of life over there in that karmic cycle. Okay? He could have been addicted to things, drugs, sex, too much materialistic stuff, anything. You know what I'm saying? And whoever he was around, the people, they were just as addicted to this stuff as him. So like he's living in his own personal addiction, and then he's around all these people that are addicted also. So he had to separate himself from those people, which no longer serve him, because living in that type of environment was no good for him anyway. Okay? When he comes to his divine feminine, he felt like she was his home. He could feel so comfortable. He could feel like himself. He could be whatever he needs to be as a decent person when he's around her. But when he's around all those other people, those karmic lessons and those disastrous people, he felt nothing but disaster. Okay? And Spirit is separating himself from those things that no longer serve him now. And it could happen through tower moments. Because you know what? If he's not moving fast enough, Spirit is going to send tower moments that are really going to move him. Okay? That was the After Tarot. Now we're going to be using the Messages of Love Oracle cards. First card out is, Yeah, because this is why that separation had to come, because they had to gain clarity on their own. When they were together, they were in so much love, and just their minds were totally clouded because it was all about the love, And there's nothing wrong with love, but they had to really go in and work on those childhood woundings, get rid of those things like those addictions, those people, those situations that no longer serve them. And they couldn't do it by hanging around their divine counterpart with just that love. They had to go in deep and dig into some stuff that maybe they never wanted to dig into, but they had to, because it's part of lessons. It's part of clearing out all of that karma, and it could be karma from different generations of your family. They say when you clear out your karma, you clear 6 generations back and 6 generations forward. So that's a lot of karma that you're clearing when you clear your karma. Okay? And that's a lot of stuff. That's the stuff that divine masculine and divine feminine had to clear in order for them to come back together in union. Okay? Next card out is, yeah. And this is something that scares both of them too. Like when they were together, there was a lot of things that happened that weren't the nicest things in the world. And like now they're saying like, I have to come back and be vulnerable, with this person. But you know what? It's a whole different ball game now, because both of you have awakened. Both of you know what the mission is. Both of you know how much you really care about each other and love each other unconditionally. So it's not like the original time when you first came. You can completely open yourself to your divine counterpart, and they can completely open themselves to you. Okay? Because you both have learned the lessons. Okay? You're completely different people now. Okay? Next card out is, because eventually, in the beginning, you thought it was just a sexual connection. You thought it was just passion. Okay? It's so funny that underneath the passion, it hits strictly sexual. Okay? But divine masculine has woken up. He woke up. He said, you know what? This is not no sex. This isn't a sexual situation. This is love that's emotional, physical, and emotional, physical, and spiritual. Spiritual, physical, and emotional. This is what this love is between the two of them. So until he woke up, he thought it was just sex. But he has found out that no, it isn't. Okay? He knows all those other karmic situations were just sex. But he knows what his divine feminine is physical, spiritual, and emotional. Okay? Completely different situation. Completely different relationship. Okay? And the final card is, because this is why he was in denial. Because he said, you know what? I can't believe it. I just met this person. How is it that I'm so connected to them? It's like I know them for lifetimes. You do. You do. You do know them for lifetimes. Okay? Because you lived many lifetimes with your divine counterpart. Okay? Now that was the Messages of Love Oracle cards. I'm going to be using these surrender cards. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. And let's see what Spirit wants us to surrender. Thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise messages. Thank you for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. And there's the first one that's on the floor. Well, it's actually 2. And I'm going to take them both. Okay, first one is surrender to joy. It says, a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in the random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Okay? I think divine masculine and divine feminine both need to surrender to this. Okay? Because that joy is going to help them to really get themselves together and to bring them much closer. It's going to help them to do their self-care and self-love, which in essence is going to help them to love their divine counterpart and also care for their divine counterpart also. Okay? And as you can see, this card has that orange in it because that's that sacral chakra. Okay, and also her skirt is red, which is root chakra. She's grounding also. Okay, and also with that sacral, that's with the dealing with like your emotions, dealing with the sexual aspect of it, you know. But in any essence, it's also creativity, you know. And a lot of these divine masculines living over there in that karmic cycle, they couldn't even be creative because they're so confused with the disaster that goes on over there. Okay, that's why spirit has to send these tower moments to really blow them right out of there. Okay, and next one we have to surrender is surrender stubbornness. This is both the counterparts. It says if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance and about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Okay, and that's true. You know, because of all the disastrous things that occurred in these relationships, the two of them, kind of became stubborn, towards themselves and towards each other. But you know what? Divine masculine, it is on his onus to come back to divine feminine, okay? Because you know what? There were many times when they were together originally when she would reopen the line of communication over and over and over again. But this time it's on him to reopen the line of communication. Okay? So we have to surrender to joy and surrender stubbornness. Wow. And now we're going to finish out with a few of these when two hearts meet love oracle cards. And I'm going to read what they say, and then we're going to close out the reading. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay? Next card out is Soul. Yep. It says your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. Yeah. This is the divine union coming back together. Okay? And you know what? There were so many different things. You had to become vulnerable. You had to really really love yourselves, care for yourselves. Okay? It's going to take that communication from divine masculine to divine feminine, which is going to reopen that connection for the twins to come back together in union. Okay? It's true. Okay? And the last card out is Power. I love this card. And as you can see, I always see it in this card. It looks like a man and a lady dancing over here. This is the heart part, but it looks like a man and a lady dancing. Okay? She has a long trail of a dress, and he's just like holding her and dancing. That's what it looks like to me. It says the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Okay? Like I told you, self-care and self-love is really what brings the two of you back together. Okay? It is. Because you're loving yourself, caring for yourself, and that can bring you back to your counterpart. Now I'm going to read Power first, and then we're going to read Soul, and then we're going to close out the reading. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. The chemistry between divine soul counterparts is irresistible, uniting them at a fundamental level. They know they are destined for each other. This is power unstoppable, creating a unique bond between them. The appearance of this card suggests that you may sense an enhanced, enchanting energy towards that special soul. Yeah, they're totally connected. They live multiple lifetimes together. There's no relationship that they've ever had in their lives before this, and there's not any that they're going to have in their lives after this. This is the relationship. Okay? And the last one is Soul, and then we're going to close out the reading. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. It says, your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. This is a time of happiness because you and your divine soul counterpart are drawing close, ready to come together again. Much spiritual growth has been achieved to make this possible. Right now, faith is important as you let things unfold naturally. The appearance of this card suggests that your twin soul is just around the corner. Open your soul to love. This is true. These relationships are coming back together. And it's going to happen pretty soon. Okay? So like I said, prepare yourselves. Listen to what they have to say. Love unconditionally and forgive. Because you know what? These are the things that are going to help us throughout our whole journey once we come back together as counterparts and once we help the collective. Okay, I want to thank Spirit for coming today. I want to thank everybody for seeing, hearing, and feeling the things they need to in this reading. I love all you guys and have a great day. Bye.